Hello everyone, and welcome to the Missouri School Boards Association's Board Report for the month of January. We thank you for the opportunity to share some news and information during a few minutes of your board meeting. We begin with a look at the food supply chain crisis that continues to plague school food service programs in Missouri and throughout the nation. Due largely to staffing shortages, a number of food distributors have reduced or eliminated service to school districts this year, significantly impacting the availability of food items. The situation is resulting in smaller menus and fewer food options for students. Jenna Knuth is the Director of Food and Nutrition Services for the North Kansas City School District and a board member of the Missouri School Nutrition Association. She says the food shortages that began last year are continuing this year.
A lot of those manufacturers just stopped producing their K-12 line. Some ramped back up this year. Some are saying they can't because of labor. So there are a lot of shorts that are going into the distributor, and they can't even get what they need to serve us on top of their labor issues, on top of our labor issues.
Knuth says in addition to supply chain problems, the cost of food that is available to school districts has risen by 15% or more. A recent survey by the National School Nutrition Association found 75% of school meal programs cite higher costs as a significant challenge. The survey says only about half of school meal programs nationwide found increases in the reimbursement rate from the U.S. Department of Agriculture to be sufficient to cover those increased costs. Knuth says the food shortage issue is a complicated one that is not likely to improve much in the near future.
When we can't get something from one of the distributors, we try to get it from another distributor, or we try to get it direct shipped from the manufacturer. So that means that the previous sales that they have to us fluctuate substantially. And so the manufacturer doesn't know who to send our products to, right? But we have to try to get that food anyway. So it's a little bit of a mess, and we're definitely looking forward to when things calm down.
Knuth says, fortunately, the federal government has given schools some flexibility for school meal patterns that dictate what meals must contain and how they must be delivered. She adds the food supply challenges are coming at a time when school food service programs are facing staffing problems of their own. The recent school shooting in Michigan that left 4 students dead has once again brought focus to the issue of providing our students and staff with a safe learning environment. The founder of a group called Safe and Sound Schools, Michelle Gay, addressed the issue of school safety at the recent Safe Schools and Colleges Forum, sponsored by MSBA's Center for Education Safety. She lost her daughter on December 14, 2012, in the Sandy Hook school tragedy. Gay told the audience it's essential that schools adopt a comprehensive approach to school safety.
One that includes mental and behavioral health resources and programs, our school counselors, our school psychs, our SEL programs, health and wellness, very much at the forefront right now, right? Our school nursing programs, school-based health clinics, making sure that kids are coming to school with full bellies and that we are reducing stress as much as we possibly can. The physical safety and security, obviously based on my story, you know what a priority that is for us. Culture, climate, and community that includes everybody, that brings everybody in and ensures that whoever you are, whatever your experiences are, you at least feel safe here in this building. You're all welcome here. Leadership, law, and policy, the guiding principles of any school safety program. And of course, the last cornerstone, operations and emergency management, where a lot of that day-to-day drilling, training, all of those procedures and plans fall.
The Safe and Sound Schools organization advocates for and provides research-based education, tool, and resources to ensure the safest possible learning environment for children and educators. The 2022 regular session of the Missouri Legislature convenes this month, and education bills are likely to be a major part of the legislative agenda this year. MSBA's priority for the 2022 session of the General Assembly include legislation to ensure a safe education environment for all children, funding to ensure adequate resources for all districts to meet state and federal standards, opposition to legislation moving school board elections from April to November and requiring school board candidates to run as a member of a political party, and legislation supporting the expansion of and access to high-capacity broadband internet services throughout Missouri. MSBA will keep you informed about legislative developments during the session through our weekly Legislative Voice newsletter, our daily updates on Twitter, through critical issue alerts, and through periodic webinars. And don't forget to register for MSBA's Legislative Forum set for March 7th in Jefferson City. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and so long from Columbia.